What up, guys? Welcome to episode 82 of Fresh Off the Mats.
Such a bastard.
Here with the Jiu-Jitsu Joes. On this episode, we will be talking about
Asthma. How do you say? Are you supposed to say
ASMR.
Do you have to say ASMR?
I don't even know what an abbreviation stands for.
Probably something audio, sound, fucking.
I don't know.
Hold up, I got
ASMR.
it. Watch this. We're about to teach people
We're
something.
about to Google.
Oh yeah.
Googs.
I don't understand why people say that they don't know things when they can do this.
I don't understand why people ask me directions to places when I'm like, you could fucking Google
It's
it.
completely wrong. Autonomous sensory meridian response.
What the fuck does meridian mean?
Middle. An autonomous sensory meridian response is a tingling sensation that usually begins on the scalp and moves down on the back of the neck and upper spine.
What? I think you looked up the wrong thing. It touches your head?
No, so it's the tingling sensation you get. So when you're listening to these things, that's why it's like ASMR. So that's why there's probably different ones and groups of it, because that's what's going to probably
You know, we used to call people who talk like this in this light, gentle voice. We used to call them fucking creeps back in the day. Hi, do you like the way I massage your shoulder? Do you like that?
Bro, you know what I can't
That's
stand?
creepy.
People that they need.
Oh my God. Was it the other day we were talking about this? People that have to touch you to talk to you?
Not just touch. I don't like. So the touch is like whatever.
No,
still, but
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like.
Don't touch me to talk to me. You don't gotta, hey man, how's
The
everything
worst
going?
thing-
How's your day? Why are you so touchy, bro?
That gets me is when they touch you and then they pull in. I'm like, bro, you trying to kiss me?
This
Like,
is
why
why
are
I
you trying to
don't.
get
This is why I
closer?
don't like even the touch, because I know it leads to the
It leads to the leaning.
to the kissing
Like,
scene
bro,
in a movie.
I had a client, and so she's one of the members, and this woman wants to always try to get real close when she's talking to me. I'll literally be backpedaling throughout the area and just not standing still. She's trying to fucking corner me in. I'm like, bro, I'm not staying still because I don't need you arm's length.
And
Right? It's not even about COVID or nothing, is it? Bro,
but people
stay
will
away from
say
me.
people will say like, "Oh, what are you, one of those weirdos or germaphobe?" That it's not has nothing to do with germs. It's
Also,
just
why is that
why.
weird?
Because people say that they're like, "Why don't you like to be touched? You afraid of germs?" I'm like, I do jujitsu.
but-
I literally get man's ball sweat in my
But
fucking
also,
face.
what is weird about not wanting germs? I don't get that.
It's
I
not
don't know
the
if-
germs. I just don't need somebody touching on me while
that's true,
you
yeah.
can talk to me.
Yeah.
Talking is not the sense of touching. Talking is the auditory sense. Just talk.
You can talk with your
You don't
hands.
gotta
It doesn't mean
talk
need to
as you touch me.
Yeah, you don't need
fucking
to touch me
annoys
to do
the
it.
shit out of me.
But I don't get the germaphobe thing. I also don't get. Be like, yeah, I don't want germs on me. Like jujitsu is like the nastiest thing I'll do, bro. I don't like people petting my dog. I like when someone's like, "Can I pet your dog?" I tell them no because I don't know if you washed your hands, bro. I don't want people touching my
at the
things.
CrossFit gym I used to go to, this girl, she got a staph on her neck because they were doing back squats and they didn't clean the fucking barbell, and she got staph on the back of her neck. Can you believe that, bro?
I'd be pissed.
Can you believe you're at a CrossFit gym where you're paying $150, $200 a month and they don't clean the fucking equipment?
That's disgusting.
Well, after that, they start cleaning the equipment. But like, isn't it just common sense to clean the fucking
have
equipment?
to pay for that?
What?
Because that's technically their fault for not up.
Bro, but there's so many things like to go through, because then you gotta be like, how do you know you went and took a shower right afterwards?
That's
Did
true.
you go
the
and do
methods
something
to, like,
else?
clean
Did you
yourself?
go to another gym? Did you sit against something? Like, how do you know it was that moment?
Yeah, that's
But it
true.
was that moment, bro, because it's right where the barbell sits on the back of the neck.
Right, right,
yeah. It's
Probably scraped it or something and then got it. That's fucking.
bro. It's
I remember when I first showed up to one of the places I was at. I remember like the first day I showed up, that no one cleaned anything. I didn't think anything of it. I was like,
For what?
Like any of their equipment.
Gym?
I trained some people. It was a group class I trained. No one wiped anything down. The second day, I see that happen again, and that's all it took. It was so the first one, it was just like, maybe it's just like, because I didn't break them off or nothing, so it wasn't like a sweat class or nothing like that. But the second class, I put some work in, and they were sweating, and then they didn't wipe anything down. I was like, whoa, hold up. I was like, everyone, go grab those wipes
When I was
and go clean the stuff.
When I was at CrossFit, or now that I'm at a regular gym, bro, I clean my thing before and after.
Oh, so Mac does that. I only clean after. I do the after. I don't.
No. So CrossFit, I never had to worry about cleaning before because they would clean the stuff from the previous class. And so I would always just clean my barbell afterwards, clean my wall ball afterwards.
Yeah.
Going to a regular gym though, I've seen so many times where people sweat on the bike or they sweat on the bench and they just get up and walk away after putting away the weights. And I'm like, no. So ever since then, bro. Because some sweaty guy on the bench, and then 20 minutes later it dries. You go there now. You lay in his
So
dried
I guess it's also
sweat.
depending on like the
I
gym
clean the
too,
shit
because
before
I
and
see
after.
the gym I'm at. I see most people are really good about it. Now, granted, I shouldn't trust it, but I'm also like, I wear a t-shirt. Like, I'm not doing anything that's going to scrape me up.
Yeah, but
And
when
so
you lay
that's-
on the bench and your head touches the bench, no?
Oh, I guess.
I don't know. I'm just freaked out. But I think
Yeah.
when you've had staph before, you overanalyze and freak out about every
Which is
time.
fair, and that's the thing. I've never
Yeah.
had it, so I've never really
I got it
concerned myself with that.
Years ago, back when
Yeah.
I was like, I think it was 21, 22. Bro,
Damn.
it's the worst thing in the world. That thing will, and the antibiotics kill you. You can't even go up a flight of stairs. You'll be exhausted. One flight of stairs, you'll be tired. This shit just kills
Is
your
it
whole
the
immune
antibiotics
system.
or is it staph that does it?
No, the antibiotics, because it's killing everything inside. Bro, you get so gassed on those medications. It was the worst 2 months ever.
No, I was, no, I haven't had anything like that.
Clean
so.
your fucking bodies, bro. Clean your bodies. Even here, we sit for like 20, 25 minutes, 30 minutes to do the podcast because we just finished training like 20 minutes ago. I can't wait till we leave and I go home and shower real fast. Like,
That's the thing that sucks for me. So usually from here, I head straight over to a client just because I take her dogs out and all
Yeah.
that. So I go over there, take her dogs out, then I head home and I shower. And
bro, they just
handle
say in a
that, so it
couple of
takes a
hours
while.
after sweating to shower. Bro, don't go a 5-6 hour long
No.
day where like people go do groceries, they pick up their kids, they go out to lunch, and they're just all in their sweat from 9 a.m. It's like, come on, a little more common sense.
especially
than
things
that,
like
bro.
I have like a cut here. You know what pissed me off? I went kayaking.
Rubbing alcohol.
No.
Rubbing alcohol,
Just-
everything. Scratch, rubbing alcohol. Cut, rubbing alcohol.
Neosporin.
Nope, rubbing alcohol.
Clean
Make
it,
sure it's
Get
killed.
some soap.
Because you could
and
feel
then
it killing
Neosporin.
everything in there.
Yeah, that's called burning your skin.
Yep.
That's how you get
No,
scars.
and there's cut,
That's
not
how
on
you
the
get
skin.
scars.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm not a model. We've
No.
been over this. I'm not a model. I don't care
Yeah,
if
I'm
I
not
get
doing- I
scars.
try to avoid scars if I can, which,
Nope. I pop a pimple, rubbing alcohol.
Jesus, dude.
Burn that
You
shit.
should use witch hazel.
Get out of here. Witch hazel? What is that?
It's like a liquid.
It's a oil.
Cleans it. No,
It's
not
an
an essential oil.
oil.
An essential. I like how they say
That's on
essential
my
oil,
face.
like as if I'm going to die if I don't have it. It was a great marketing scheme on them.
Yeah.
That's a great
Especially when COVID happened and essential became the hot button word.
Dude. It's a smart
Bro,
marketing scheme, bro. Saying essential oil like you
oils.
need it. You don't need it.
Stop.
It's
dude.
not needed.
Stop. Oh, you take this if your elbow hurts. You rub this oil here if you got a bump. If you get a wart, rub this oil on. Bro, cut the nonsense out, bro. Cut the nonsense. And then you're going to charge $60 for these vials of oil or whatever.
And they'll be like this big.
You're fucking the
They'll be like
biggest
this
scam
big.
ever.
And these same people, I've talked to someone who tried to talk to me about essential oils. They're like, I don't need like, just because it was discussion about nutrition and all that. And they were
Yeah.
telling me all the stuff they take. I was like, the money you spend on that, you can buy better food.
Yeah.
And you can buy some good supplements that are actually effective.
that are actually
And
effective.
and you're gonna get some success off that.
Yes.
But you're gonna have your oils.
Bro.
Like,
It's just as big a scam as the other one with put this powder in the water, stick your feet in, and then the water will be discolored. That's the toxins leaving your body through your feet.
what?
Bro,
I've never heard of that.
yeah, dude. I remember I had an ex back in the day that was like had this little bath thing
Yeah,
that
for your
like for
feet.
the feet, you put your feet in with this like chemical stuff, and then the water is not clean afterwards. The water is like a little brownish tint to it. That's the toxins leaving your body. Bro, tell me the chemical compound of the toxin. I want to know specifically what toxin is leaving your body, or is this some hot button word of the toxins are leaving your body? You're purifying your body. Shut the fuck
Well,
up.
I love when
Shut
people say
the
that too,
fuck
'cause I'm like,
up.
we have our liver, we have our kidneys. They're literally, we've been
You
around.
pee.
We've been
You
around
pee.
for like thousands of
You pee.
years, dude. Our system is pretty effective,
Efficient and effective.
It's good at cleaning itself out. Like,
Bro, and my thing is always like people lived to be 100 years old back in the 80s, 70s.
to
They
the
didn't
thing.
have oils. They didn't have toxin purifiers. They didn't have all this
So you know what they
malarkey.
do?
And they lived to be that long.
They-
You telling me now we found
They
the
drink
thing?
water. They eat whole foods.
Yeah.
Of mixed diet. It's not even a specific diet. It's just mixed diet.
Yeah.
Eat what you need to fuel your body.
The food was way cleaner.
And then go move.
Yeah.
I'm not even saying go be like a fucking weightlifter.
No.
Just go move. Like stay active and keep your mind busy. People like one of the biggest things that happen for people in retirement is right once they retire, they die. Like I think the stat was like 5 years after
My
they
grandma
retire.
died 5 years after
Yeah,
she
it's
retired.
literally like 5 years after they retire.
Your body doesn't want to stop.
No.
Your initial thought process in your body is stop.
I'm not saying
But
like,
you got to power through that and keep going because
Yeah.
when you stop, you start to
and it's like
deteriorate.
fine thing. Like go look at like in Asia, right? So there's a huge thing in Asia about it, and just like a simple motion, right? It's called the egg squat is one of the names for it. It's a deep squat, but the way you do it is both feet, your shoulder width apart, and they're pointed forward, and you have to sit straight down. Right. So it's just a deep squat, right? But you're not pointing your toes out and like doing like a squat form or anything. It's just a deep squat holding. I don't know if you've ever seen like Asian people where they sit and they curl themselves up and they're able to just sit there, right? That has been shown to be able to be an indicator for older people for mortality. One of the ways to check, there's like a 10-step checklist that you can see, but that's one of the ways because it shows how people move, right? And like, I don't know what you're doing. Oh, okay. Someone's outside taking a picture. And Joe was like, just be like,
because I thought he was going to come in and pull on the door and we were going to have to be quiet for a second.
But no, it shows a way of like mortality because it shows that you're still able to move. Because a big issue that happens when people get older is like they just stop moving.
They can't move. They go to bend over to pick something up. They pull their back.
And they die.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, damn, dude.
I feel like a lot of deaths could be like resolved with people being able to like move. And pick themselves up and like.
So that's one of the biggest things I make my class do. Like they hate it, but they love it because they see the benefits is like, I'll get them to do things like Turkish get-ups. Yeah. I also do exercises where it's like stand up, sit down. Yeah. Right. And it blows them away. Or like I'll teach a stretch and balance class. And at the end of every class, I tell them, I was like, no, I challenge you guys to stand up without using your hands. Yeah. And some of them laugh and they don't even attempt it. But then what I loved seeing, so recently, actually, it was like 2 weeks ago, one of the people who used to be that way, they always laughed at people. And then they saw people who would still try that are now all standing up without having to use their hands at all. Yeah. These are older people. I'm saying like they're in their 70s and stuff, right? They're older, right? 60s and 70s, and they're standing up without using their hands. Bro, some 20-year-olds can't do that. And it shows like, you know what, that's a way to stay efficient in life.
You know what makes me so mad? When people in like, especially for jiu-jitsu or like even weightlifting or anything, when they're like, oh, I just can't do that. I'm like, you're 20. There are fucking people in their 70s that do this drill where they can stand up without using their hands. You're 20. You tell me at 20 years old, you've given up that you cannot stand up without using your hands. Yeah. You've called it quits at 20 years old.
20, bro.
How the fuck are you going to make it through life, dude?
Life expectancy is like 85 now is the average or something like that, dude. You're telling me you're going to go 65 years without...
But they telling me that like, oh, life expectancy is growing more and more.
Yeah, it is.
But how could the average be growing more and more when we keep getting fatter and fatter motherfuckers every day? Like, you know what I mean? Shouldn't there be a counter imbalance where like...
It's medical.
Medical stuff?
The medical field.
They keep your fat ass alive.
Yeah, we're not saying you're healthy, bro, but it's just the fact that we're able to keep people alive because now we're able to give you pills. We can keep, and that's also what's, and it's like, I love the advancements in the medical community, but it's also like,
bro, the day I got to be kept alive on like a machine or like a thing, just kill me.
Kill me.
Just kill me. I don't want to live in a bed. Actually, no, I retract that. I want to live forever. If I got to live in a bed, I live in a bed.
No, dude.
But I'm going to be the fittest living in a bed, motherfucker.
I have to be like,
I'll be doing sit-ups,
like if I'm over here with like a mask and I'm just like, just out of it, dude, fucking kill me. Bro.
No,
like, what kill me, dude.
This is documented video that I am stating that I want every extreme precaution taken to keep me alive.
So no,
I don't want a DNR. I want to be kept alive forever.
I already signed a DNR.
No, you keep me alive. I don't care if a nurse has to sit there for the rest of her life pumping my chest to keep me alive. You take every precaution, keep me alive. I don't want to die. I don't care if I'm a vegetable.
Really?
I don't give a fuck. I want to be here.
No.
Put a TV in front of me and let me watch some shows.
Oh, if I could play video games all day.
Not if you're a vegetable, dude.
Damn it.
If you're a vegetable, you're like,
fuck, that sucks.
And you just look at the same thing. Just put me in an Oculus and call it a day. Start running some TV shows and I'm be in the VR world.
What if we did that?
Yeah, you ever seen the show Black Mirror?
Yes.
There's an episode called San Jupiter where they do that with old people.
Really?
Yeah. So the episode starts out and you think it's just a regular world. And then you find out halfway through the episode
it's actually old people stuck in
this is all a bunch of old people that pay for a service to go and live in this world while they're in the retirement home and they can't move. They can't do all the things they want to do.
But that's the living.
As younger versions of themselves. When they're about to die, they get an option where they want a real death, or what they do is they put their consciousness in San Jupiter and they stay there for the rest of their lives in the computer. Crazy, right?
That'd be wild, bro.
That would be wild. I hope they come up with that technology. Do that. I want to do that.
That would be wild, bro. How much do you think they would charge for something like that?
It's got to be a lot. That has to be a premium service. But then again, like you want a lot of people. I don't know.
That's
$100,000.
That's
feel
true.
like that's a
you
good
want it
enough number.
populated.
Yeah.
Yeah, you want it populated.
You don't want to go in there. There's 5 people and they're like, God damn,
and no one new ever shows up. And
Yeah.
like, fuck, man.
and plus servers could
Could
hold
you
a
die
lot.
in there? Could you die in that world?
I don't know.
Would it be like a Valhalla type scheme where we can kill each other every day and we just wake up?
I would think so.
That'd be hilarious.
I don't know.
Take
That
jiu-jitsu
episode
to the
didn't
whole
talk
new
about
level.
that.
Be like, no, there is no tapping. We kill each other here.
Yeah, I don't think you get hurt. You're digital. I don't know. It's just a constant.
Choke them up. Die. They disappear in front of you. They walk back through the door. Bitch, I was
They
tapping.
respawn right behind you and choke you out.
I was tapping. Respect the
Endless
tapping and start killing you.
Endless loop of killings. Fuck, bro.
See, that actually, now thinking about it, bro, I don't know if I would want that because, like, do you not age in that world? Was that the so
No,
you don't
stay
age?
whatever you want. Your
Fuck,
prime.
man.
I do it.
I don't know though, because bro, like, does the world advance?
They didn't get into this.
Because that's what I'm saying. Like now, I'm starting to think like if the world doesn't advance and you just do the same shit for 300 years,
we're
bro.
gonna fuck forever.
Joe,
Fucking eat forever.
300 years of the same thing.
Did you ever see that show Altered Carbon?
Is it good?
The first season was good.
It looked interesting, but I never clicked it.
What happened was, bro, Netflix has this terrible record of like they come out with these fantastic banger shows and they either get canceled after a season or 2, or they take it, or like it falls into the project of someone else's hands and they take it on.
That's what sucks when it goes to a different person. Well, like that's what happened with Star Wars.
Oh
Like
my
everyone
God.
hated the new Star Wars movies, but then what is it? Dave Filoni?
I don't
What's
know.
his name? The guy that took it over. But
Yeah.
he's like he worked with like George Lucas and all them, but like he's taking Star Wars back. That's why the new Star Wars stuff is all really good. It's because he's in charge of it. But whoever got like the new 2 movies or something, like I think it was a lady, like she fucked it up. Which people try to turn it into like a feminist thing. It's like no, she just sucked.
Bro,
She took the universe that was already created and was doing really well, and then just said, "I'm gonna go a different route." Like, bitch, you don't do that.
it's just annoying. That show Altered Carbon, the first season is really good, but then the second season you could tell it's someone else's project and they just take it in a completely weird direction. But it's about how rich people who are elitists could pause their life and stop where they are.
What?
They don't age.
Oh,
So this guy's like, I'm 350 years old, but he looks like you and me. But if you break their stack in their neck, then they die for real. They real death.
I mean, I feel you broke their neck.
No, like there's a thing called the stack. They replace a disc in your neck with the stack, and the stack is what allows you to live. So if you want to real kill somebody, like a real death, you shoot them in the stack.
So what if
There's
you
a lot of neck shots
So
in
if
that-
I
in
just
that
shoot
show.
someone in the gut, they're still gonna live.
Yeah. Their suit dies, but then their stack could be put into the next suit.
Suit?
Yeah, the next body.
Oh, so they got bodies. It's just
Yeah.
what the hell,
That's
bro?
how they got around in season 2, like the actor not wanting to come back, like, oh, he's just in a different body. Different actor.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, same protagonist, same good guy,
It's a good
just
guy.
in a different meat suit.
So
Crazy.
you could switch bodies too.
Yeah. He went from like Asian to black.
I'm gonna try all the colors.
What a difference between here and here.
I saw someone posting a jiu-jitsu page. This shit was so funny, asking about how many black belts they have in their gym and all that, and just trying to find a number. And someone goes, "We have 1 black and a bunch of colored." And then someone below it goes, "Things you can only say in jiu-jitsu, but nowhere else."
That's
That's how he worded it, bro. He goes, "We got 1 black, but a bunch of colored."
that's poor vocabulary choice.
That shit had me dying, bro. We got 1 black and a bunch of colored.
Bro.
And then it would be even funnier if he goes, "Yeah, we put all the whites in the other room so they can train."
Fuck, dude. Fuck.
That shit would be so funny, bro. They're jokes, people. If you don't laugh, fuck
That's
you.
funny, but that's poor vocabulary
That
choice.
shit had me dying, bro.
I don't know. I think we have 7. Yes.
Is this 7?
Fabio,
you.
Johnny, Devi, me, Brian, Gian, and Fabio from Vegas. He just hasn't trained.
Holy shit,
sporadically
yeah.
trains, yeah.
Damn. That's a good amount.
Yeah.
So many, actually. That's a lot.
It's nuts, right?
Man,
of
if
people
all of you
learn.
guys showed up at one day. That day would really suck.
Yeah, no, it would be really awesome.
It would be, but it would really suck.
It'd be really awesome.
I had Brian fucking hold me in side control today. That really sucked. And that's why Fabio was just yelling, just escape your hips. And like, yeah, if you guys don't know, Brian, his nickname is Big Brian because that dude's like 285 pounds.
He's so big.
And he was laying on top of me today. I weighed in this morning at 174. So that was fun.
he was like, oh, I'm having a rough day, but then proceeded to smash me into the universe.
No.
I was like, that's your bad day?
His rough day mentally. So he just wanted to fuck you up to, make his day better.
Some days the best I could do is just survive. Just survive.
That's how I felt. He went for his Americana. Bro, he caught me within the last 10 seconds, and it wasn't even on purpose. He went to do, I think he was trying to step over, and I tried to get my hand under so I can go to deep half, and it's in gi, so I got caught, and it just stopped, and his body weight just started coming down. I was like, tap. He was like,
sometimes
what happened? And
he hurts me just by just like making a grip. Just make it like just.
So when I say 285, guys, he's not 285 of just like
fat.
No, dude,
he's fucking muscular.
It's fucking terrifying.
It should be illegal. And once you start getting to a certain point, they're like, no, stop.
Just stop growing,
just
bro.
Stop.
We had
how many Thanoses we gonna have?
We had guys. I think I've told you about this. The body bearers in the Marine Corps.
The what?
Body bearers. So they're the ones that like they hold the casket.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, these guys are they're like Brian. They're like 280 to 300 pounds.
I can never be a body bear.
No.
It sounds.
I mean, you could if you.
Sounds like a homosexual.
You get
body
really,
bear.
You get really strong, but these guys were psychopaths. I'll never forget our gunny saying like, "All right, scenario: body bears are all drunk. One of them gets aggressive. He's coming at you. We're all trying to think like, yeah, but we're thinking, oh, this is another Marine. We're in the barracks. Like, we don't want to cause a scene. So people are saying, taser, OC him, take out the aspen, like hit him in his legs. And her gunny goes, you're all fucking retarded.
Shoot him.
He's just like, shoot him a lot. That's a big man. You think OC? He's like, go OC a bear. See how mad that bear gets. He goes, now that, but trained to kill you. And then he's going to grab you and he's going to kill you.
You didn't want to OC spray an actual bear?
I mean, they have bear spray.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, what's the difference? Wouldn't you blind the bear one way or the other?
I mean, would you want a blind raging bear to sniff you out? I would hope.
No, I would start running. Even my non-running ass would start running.
They are. They run like 40 miles an hour.
But if he can't see you, what does it matter,
bro? So me going through OC, you blink enough after a certain point and you rub your eyes, like you're going to end up seeing it's just going to hurt like hell. That's what sucks.
I get it, but this is an animal, so you can't outrun an animal that's blind.
I don't know, man.
He's not going to run in the right direction in the beginning.
Vengeance?
Vengeance. What do you think? It's a crow? Crows are the only ones that have
elephants too.
Oh, yeah.
Tigers have vengeance.
Tigers have vengeance?
Yeah.
Really? I've heard of crows and I've heard of elephants having vengeance.
A lot of animals.
They'll remember your ass and they'll come for your ass.
There's one.
Isn't that crazy? A crow and a fucking elephant both could remember, like little brain and the thing of brain probably way bigger than ours. They both can remember people for decades.
Decades, bro.
Yeah.
Like they will remember you. But the elephant one made me laugh. I saw a story about it. It was like this woman, I don't know what it was. She like did something to the elephant and it traced her back to her village, which was like miles away, and stomped her out in her village and then left.
What a fucking way to die. To get stepped on to death.
Or stepped on, bro. I saw one, it wrapped up an animal. It was defending its calf, I think that baby elephants are called. Whatever. It was defending its baby. And I think it was a lion or a hyena. It picked the motherfucker up with its trunk, because that's a weapon still, and just imagine being yeeted by an elephant, bro. You're just
fuck,
or the tusk. Dude, back in the day, people fought with elephants. There were war elephants. They would put
stabbed with
a stab, bro. They would put the mace thing. You know what I'm talking about, like the ball mace, on the elephant trunk, and the elephant would just.
Makes sense to me. Weaponize animals.
How the fuck did they do that, dude? And imagine you, right? Greek little soldier Joe, fucking. We're going to stop the Persians.
I'm glad we finally acknowledge I'm little.
And then homeboy shows up, and you hear this. You don't know what this creature is. This isn't worldwide yet, bro. We don't have the internet. And you're like, you got your general behind you. Charge. What?
Nah, you gotta find someone dumber than me to go. Bro, now that you mention that, think about like the first person to come across certain animals. Like the first person to come across a fucking hedgehog.
Have you seen the one about a
Just
parrot?
like, what the fuck?
Where the parrot learned to talk because of someone else, and then another person who's seen it because, you know, again, not the internet world, so that things aren't just widespread out there.
Yeah.
And then this parrot says, "Hello." Imagine the heart attack you would have to see a bird talk to you, bro. That shit would drive me crazy. Bro, because you wouldn't know, right? And I came back when I was a day in the woods trying to get some berries or something. I come, you wouldn't believe this, Joe. The birds talk. The birds in the woods and they're talking to me, bro.
I bet you that's how gods were created.
So there's actually...
I bet you, because they're like, this bird is a god.
So
how can it talk like us? It must be a god.
There's a theory that God was created because, one, consciousness. When we developed consciousness as humans, that's when God was created, because they couldn't explain what that self-talk was. Yeah. So they were saying, oh, that's God speaking to me, or the gods are talking to me. And then there's also a theory that drugs, when you hallucinate, you take acid or you take like shrooms and things like all the stuff that they would take back in the day.
Not even on purpose. Yeah. They would just see a mushroom and be like, we got to eat this. We're hungry.
Yeah, that's the thing. And then they were like...
Or if something was moldy in their batch of food, they don't know. They don't know. Nobody knew what a mold was. Nobody knew what a spore was.
It literally took like testing. Yeah. Be like, oh, you ate it and then you just dropped dead. Be like, we don't eat this one.
Yeah, don't eat
Or probably take a few. The taste process of elimination. Be like, maybe he just sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, come here.
You try it. Oh, he died too. No.
Yeah, this is a pretty good chance. One more time.
Wow, we've come so far,
bro, and that's only within what is it?
We've come further in the last 200 years than millions and millions of years.
Millions of years.
Isn't that insane?
And like human history, you know what's even
the
crazy?
ramp up is insane because it was like this for a long time,
dude. Fucking.
And then we came around like
200 years ago. We were in the Wild West, fucking shooting each other for fun.
Speaking of, the new Magic the Gathering set is set in the Wild Wild West. It's an outlaw theme.
That's dope.
And it's fucking awesome.
Bro, I can't
wait for it to come out.
They have cool themes.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's it, guys.
But yeah, Wild Wild West. Guys, that was episode 82 of Fresh Off the Mats. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
Go read some history because that shit's wild.
Yeah, read history, lick buttholes.
Sure.